Hey guys, there we've just turned up with our new Drifta Stockton electronics battery boxes. We've got two versions, one with a DC-DC, 25 amps and solar, and also one without. So a basic one and one with a DC-DC. So if you've got a trailer like this, at the moment I haven't got any electronics hooked up in this trailer yet, but if I wanted to do an easy setup, right, I could throw that in there, tie it down. I've got SIGs, I've got battery in, Ando, I've got everything I need, and it's right there. So that'll be an easy setup. It's the back of your four-wheel drive, little trailer. This one's got our 135 amp hour lithium in it. I'll give you a look at that. The features of this one, on and off here, got a little display. We've got 5 SIGs, okay, and they've got USB-C, USB, SIG, all that around there. So 5 of those. Here we've got Ando's out. There's 100 amp max SIG there, the big Ando, and 4 of the 50s. On the back underneath we've got a couple of solar out, solar in, and also the alternator input there. On top's a little DC-DC. Right inside here, okay, you can see the Andos for the solar. This is our 135 amp hour lithium battery. These are great. Bitchy uses a lot of these for all of our fit outs in our vehicles, doing about 6 fit outs a day in at Gloucester here. We've got our own app for this, so there's a QR code there. You can scan that and get your own app. So we've got an app on the App Store. It's free, and that's a great app for you know, all the data on your battery. Okay, something like this, you know, you do have a little volt gauge. You've got, you know, 13 volts, 97%, but that's really all this is going to tell you. With the app on your phone, that will give you current coming in and out as well, which is really good. That's really what you want to see, is the current. And the voltage is good, doesn't tell you a lot, but the current can tell you what you're using in and out. So if you've got solar hooked up, nice sunny day like today, you might be getting 10 amps in and your fridge might be drawing 5 amps. You know you're gaining 5 amps, things like that. So it's really important to know the current, what's coming in and out, and you can see that on your app, on your phone. It's really good. This is a smart battery too. Okay, a lot of different types of batteries, a lot of different types of prices. Of course, this is a quality battery. They've got a built-in automatic shut-off. Okay, so low voltage shut-off. So, for example, we talked about this on the Cape canning videos. When I ran the battery flat in Broome there one time, Cape Levique, and dead flat. Now, I was lucky on the Energize battery. I had one of the buttons that they got now, that I can press the button and it'll restart that battery. I can charge it again. But without that button, I would have had to pull everything out. The battery's all tucked in underneath a heap of stuff. Would have had to disassemble all my drawers, get the battery, and then jump start it. That's what you got to do with a lot of them. So, but this one here, you don't need the button. It's built into the electronics in the app, which is how they all should be. You know, having these lithium batteries, they're smart batteries. You know, without that built-in function is a bit silly, really. Yeah, again, we were in Thailand, had a little donga over there, and I had a couple of 200s, and we'd run them flat on 2 occasions, and I was panicking a bit because I thought, you know, we're not going to be able to jump start them because you can't get a little lithium jump starter pack over there where we were. But I hadn't realised, and I was messaging them bitchy, and the next morning they started up no problems. Solar, you know, the sun come up and they were 0% on the app. I was like, this ain't going to work. Yeah, they're not going to start, you know, I'll have to jump start them. But anyway, 1%, 2%, they started charging, and I messaged bitching, and yeah, no, it's got a built-in function. So that's a really good feature of our Stockton electronics batteries. So we got the got 135, pretty handy sized battery there. We've also got a 200, and we've got the AGM range as well. People still using the AGM. Sold a couple just recently, a couple of guys, and but you know, look at that's always a thing with the lithiums. Look at that, I can lift that. That's about 11, 12 kilos. I probably couldn't lift that. 30 kilos, do me back in if I try to lift that. So that's the thing. I remember when me and Beach were doing fit outs, we have done for years and years, and lithiums first started coming in, and people were like buying a lithium battery and they'd send it to us, and we'd put it in the car for them, and they were like $2,500, $3,000. We were like, who the hell would pay $3 grand for a battery, you know? And now we don't do any vehicle really without a lithium battery. So we've seen it come through even for the dots. We used to put 2 of these in the front of the dots, 60 kilos, 2 120s, and really that there replaces 2 of those. You're going from 60 kilos down to 11 kilos, so it's a third the weight and less than that, and twice the capacity as well, because you can technically only run these to 50%, but you can run these down right down low, right down to nothing basically. So yeah, that's our little battery box there. You can see in the back, a bit more simple, but you can see it's got fuses and everything in there. Okay, and so nice and simple trailer or your vehicle, wherever you like. This is the one with the DC-DC. You can, they both fit our range of batteries there. And that's it. Yeah, so these are going to be in all of our stores. We've got, well, there's 9 stores at the moment. Melbourne's open in Footscray, right next to Elements Ram. So Melbourne's open. We're going to have a grand opening in end of January, but we've just announced 2 new stores, as we mentioned before, in Adelaide and Ulsan, Tasmania. So they're going to be franchise stores. Okay, so all the other stores are owned by myself, or our staff on our wages, but these, Melbourne, Adelaide and Tasmania, are going to be basically franchise stores, which is pretty exciting. And so more news on that. But Melbourne's open right now. Ulsan, Tasmania, as soon as you come off the boat, turn right and our store's there. Be a great little spot, plenty of local knowledge. And Adelaide as well, I've got a great dealer there, Anthony from Off Grid, and he's been working with us for a few years with our Stockton products, and building a big new store just on the northern side of Adelaide, so that's pretty exciting. So that's more news to come, and these will be available in all the stores, the batteries. We've got a pretty good range of electronics now, Drifta electronics. We've got a good range, lots of gear. Come and check it out. Thanks guys.